हरे कृष्ण स्टूडेंट्स, कैसे हैं आप? हमने अभी तक ऑक्सीडेशन और रिडक्शन रिएक्शन पढ़ा इन टर्म्स ऑफ गेन ऑफ ऑक्सीजन एंड लॉस ऑफ हाइड्रोजन, जिसको हम ऑक्सीडेशन बोलते हैं. एंड देन रिडक्शन को हमने देखा कि गेन ऑफ हाइड्रोजन एंड लॉस ऑफ ऑक्सीजन. सो नाउ टुडे वी विल स्टडी द ऑक्सीडेशन रिडक्शन इन टर्म्स ऑफ लॉस ऑफ गेन ऑफ इलेक्ट्रॉन्स. तो इसलिए मैंने आपको इलेक्ट्रोलिसिस प्रोसेस बताया था, क्योंकि उसमें ये डिटेल में यू कैन एक्चुअली सी हाउ दिस whole thing is happening. So I hope you understood that concept. If you understood, then this is very easy to understand the process जिसके लिए मैंने आपको concept बताया था. So like according to the electronic concept, oxidation is defined as a process which involves loss of electrons. तो oxidation क्या है बेटा? Loss of electrons. और इसके लिए मैंने आपको एक term भी बताया था electrolysis में, OIL, oil. Oxidation is loss. And then reduction is defined as process which involves gain of electrons. To remember this, I have told you one more sentence, which is RIG, rig. Reduction means gain. So simple. It is loss of electrons, gain of electrons, and how it is gain and loss, how it is oxidation, वो मैंने आपको electrolysis process में बहुत डिटेल में समझाया था. So now here we will directly see some examples, and we'll just see how oxidation and reductions happens and what is the effect of oxidation reduction. क्या होता है actually? So there are some adverse effects also of oxidation reduction. How we can prevent them also, that also we'll see today. So first, if you see here, sodium is combined with the oxygen, it forms sodium oxide, and then you see the oxidation number of Na becomes +1 and oxygen becomes 2 minus. And how you are writing this oxidation number, I have told you to go to the table, periodic table, and in groups you know how to write the oxidation numbers. And then we see that what has happened when it becomes Na positive, that means the loss of electron has happened. So thus Na has been oxidized. You can see the loss of electrons has happened here. On the other hand, if you see the oxygen has changed into oxide, which is O2 minus, that means has gained electrons. That's the reason वो negative बन गया. So hence oxygen has been reduced. So it's very simple, you know that when the process where it happens, the loss of electron happens, it's oxidation, and when the gain of electrons which involves the gain of electrons, which that is reduction. So it's very clear. So a few more examples in terms of loss and gain of electrons are like given here, like magnesium and oxygen. So it becomes Mg+2 and this becomes O2 minus. सो प्लस हुआ है मतलब क्या बेटा, उसमें लॉस हुआ इलेक्ट्रॉन. ये लॉस इलेक्ट्रॉन हो गए तभी तो वो पॉजिटिव, ज्यादा पॉजिटिव होगा. एंड व्हेन इट गेन्स इलेक्ट्रॉन माइनस, व्हिच बिकम्स इट रिड्यूसेस, रिडक्शन हैपेंस. सो देयर आर सम मोर एग्जांपल्स लाइक iron when combined with sulfur, the copper combines with iodine, the hydrogen, chlorine. So now you can just observe these reactions, how the loss of electron is happening, it becomes oxidation happens, the gain of electron happens, reduction happens. So it's very simple. And then few more example like aluminum, when we combine with hydrochloric acid, it's like reaction of metals and acids, it gives hydrogen gas. But what exactly happens there? The aluminum becomes Al3 plus, so there is a loss of electron, oxidation happens at the aluminum, and hydrogen gains electron, so reduction happens. So in zinc combining with the copper sulfate. So here also you will see the zinc and copper, how the loss of electron happens for the zinc and the gain of electrons happens for the copper. So here reduction happens and the oxidation happens. So all the above reactions are redox reactions. So now if you see, they are taking oxidation and reduction are taking place at the same time. So that's the reason they are known as redox reactions. So where oxidation and reduction takes place simultaneously. So further, first 4 reactions are also combination reactions, where the last 2 reactions are displacement reaction. So that also you can observe it nicely, how they are forming combination reaction, and the other 2 are displacement. Here they are displacement. If you see, it's displacing, Cu gets displaced by Z, and here H becomes displaced by Al. So they are displacement reaction. And if you see, they are other combination reaction. They are combining and making one single compound. So now oxidizing and reducing agent in terms of electron concept, the substance which loses electron gets oxidized. जैसे हमने देखा, it loses electron, तो इसको क्या हो रहा है बेटा, oxidize हो रहा है, वो उसका ऑक्सीडेशन हो रहा है. एक्ट्स एज ए रिड्यूसिंग एजेंट, लेकिन ये एक्ट कैसे कर रहा है? एज ए रिड्यूसिंग एजेंट। समझ रहे हैं आप? लॉस हो रहा है इसका इलेक्ट्रॉन, इसका ऑक्सीडेशन हो रहा है, बट इट इज एक्टिंग एज ए रिड्यूसिंग एजेंट बिकॉज इट इज रिड्यूसिंग। अगर आप देखेंगे कॉपर को रिड्यूस करने में हेल्प कर रहा है, इसलिए इसको रिड्यूसिंग एजेंट बोलते हैं, लेकिन हो रहा है इसके अंदर क्या? ऑक्सीडेशन। वैसे ही सबस्टेंस विच गेन्स इलेक्ट्रॉन गेट्स रिड्यूस्ड, गेन्स इलेक्ट्रॉन गेट्स रिड्यूस, एक्ट्स एज ए ऑक्सीडाइजिंग एजेंट। ये दूसरे के लिए ऑक्सीडेशन एज एक्ट कर रहा है। And then effects of high oxidation and reduction in everyday life. So obviously there are a number of oxidation reactions which takes place around us which affects every day. Two of them are briefly described. First is corrosion. Corrosion is the process of slowly eating up metals due to attack of atmospheric gases such as oxygen, carbon dioxide, hydrogen sulfide, water vapors on the surface of metals so as to convert the metals into oxides. Simply जब मेटल ऑक्सीजन के रिएक्ट करते हैं, these reactions we have already seen, and carbonate and sulfide etc are known as corrosion. So this is what is basically corrosion is. So let's see some examples of corrosion. So the most common example of corrosion is a rusting of is rusting known as corrosion of iron, and ये हम घरों में बहुत commonly देखते भी हैं. So when an iron article remains exposed to the moist air for a long time, its surface is converted with a brown, flaky, non-sticky substance called a rust. So rust is mainly hydrated ferric oxide, which is Fe2O3 into X(H2O). So it is formed due to the attack of oxygen and gas water vapor present in the air on the surface of iron. So this is the reaction for that. So similarly, copper objects also get rust. The copper objects lose their luster and shine after some time. The surface of these copper acquires green coating to the basic copper carbonate, which is CuCO3.CuOH2. So when exposed to air, so this is due to the attack of oxygen and carbon dioxide and water vapor present in the air on the surface of copper. So for copper getting rusted, it needs carbon dioxide also. So this is how the reaction happens. So basically this is more clearly more examples for this is like silver also. It happens likewise. The surface of silver metal tarnishes, it loses luster and becomes dull on exposure of air. So this is due to the formation of coating of black silver sulfide. So silver आपने देखा होगा घरों में all ladies they are wearing silver, पायल पहनते हैं सिल्वर का जनरली. तो वो देखेंगे अगर आप which अगर आपके पोल्यूशन होगा, इफ यू आर रिलिंग क्लोज टू द इंडस्ट्रियल एरियाज लाइक बॉम्बे, पूना, दिस सिल्वर ये ब्लैक बन जाता है, पेज नहीं होती है, वो ब्लैक किश हो जाती है. लेकिन अगर आप अच्छे एटमॉस्फेयर में रह रहे हैं, पोल्यूशन फ्री एटमॉस्फेयर में रह रहे हैं, सिल्वर रिमेन्स शाइनी. दिस इज हाउ यू कैन ऑब्जर्व दो सिल्वर ऑर्नामेंट्स कि वो ब्लैक किश हुए हैं, तो मतलब दे आर एक्सपोज टू दिस केमिकल्स. So luster on exposure of air. So this is due to the formation of coating of sulfur surface on the by the action of H2S, hydrogen sulfide, as present in gas. So hydrogen sulfide basically जहाँ ज़्यादा pollution है, basically वही मैं आपको बोल रहा हूँ. आप बॉम्बे और पूना या ऐसे pollution एरिया में जाएंगे, वहाँ पे जो सिल्वर के ornaments ladies पहनते हैं ना, they turn blackish after some years. While आप कहीं जाएंगे यहाँ natural है गाँव में, this silver remains unaffected. So basically rusting is the serious problem because it weakens the structure of the bridge, iron railings, automobile parts etc. Every year a large amount of money is spent on replacing rusted iron and steel structures. So the reason is that the reddish brown crust of rust does not stick to the surface, it peels off and falls down, exposing fresh surface for rusting. Thus corrosion of iron is continuous process which ultimately eats up the whole iron object. आप समझ रहे रस्टिंग प्रॉब्लम क्यों है? समझ लो एक रस्ट का लेयर ऊपर चढ़ गया तो फिर क्या प्रॉब्लम है, लेकिन प्रॉब्लम क्या है, वो फॉल्स ऑफ, वो ईट्स अवे, तो फिर नया सरफेस एक्सपोज हो जाता है रस्टिंग के लिए. तो ऐसे ऐसे पूरा मेटल ही हमारा खत्म हो जाए. जैसे एक दीमक लगता है वुड के अंदर, तो वो अंदर खाता रहता है, उसको खाता रहता है, और ये क्या कर रहा है, ये ऊपर से ही खा रहा है एंड इज गोइंग डाउन, गोइंग टू द कोर. सो दिस इज अ डेंजरस प्रॉब्लम. वेरएज मैं आपको कुछ एग्जांपल्स दूंगा जहां पे एक्चुअली रस्टिंग बचाता भी है. जैसे एल्यूमिनियम का केस लेंगे हम, विल सी इट फर्दर. वो इट डज नॉट ईट अवे, इट जस्ट स्टिक्स ऑन द सरफेस एंड रिमेन्स देयर. So like just to understand it much further, this is like how the rusting of iron is. या आपने घरों में अगर आप iron change देखोगे, you will see this is what the rusting of iron, it turns it reddish brown जैसा ये बन जाता है rusting. Obviously how it happens, जो हमने अभी पढ़ा, iron gets is combined with oxygen and water. It combines with oxygen and water and forming iron hydroxide, and then that is hydrated. It gets dehydrated, and then it forms, basically it mixes with more water, it becomes dehydrated and becomes actually rust, which is known as rust. So that we saw already. So it becomes hydrated ferric oxide basically. And then rusting of copper is with this greenish layer is formed. How this formed? Basically copper combined with water in presence of carbon dioxide and oxygen also. So there is how this moist air, it becomes a rust, which is basic copper carbonate basically. So this is what rust happens. So in presence of moist air. And the best example you can see, the Liberty of statue, which was made from copper, but now it has turned greenish in color because it is continuously exposed to oxygen and carbon dioxide. And then methods to prevent rusting is basically, there are some methods which we can prevent rusting, or not allowed to come in contact with the dump air. That's how we can prevent rusting. That's by painting, by greasing or oiling, by galvanizing. It is the coating of surface of iron object with thin layer of zinc. So as I told you, we have discussed iron serious problem earlier, large amount of money spent. So this is due to only the thing advantages, but corrosion of all metal is not troublesome. Sometimes corrosion of metals is an advantage because it prevents the metal underneath for further damage. For example, aluminum objects lose their luster and become dull after some time. This is due to the corrosion of aluminum. When aluminum is exposed to the moist air, its surface is covered with a thin, impervious, non-penetrable layer of aluminum oxide. This layer does not allow moist air to come in contact with the metal and hence protect the metal underneath from the further damage. तो आप देख रहे हैं ना, वो उसको ऐसा नहीं वो खा रहा है, वो पील ऑफ हो रहा है, वो उसके परमानेंटली उसके ऊपर जम रहा है, बेसिकली मतलब जम रहा है, एंड इट इज नॉट अलाउिंग अंडरनीथ सरफेस टू गेट एक्सपोज्ड. तो इसलिए वो पूरा मेटल बाकी बच जाता है. दस द कॉमन मेटल विच इज हाईली रेजिस्टेंट टू corrosion of aluminum. So thus the common metal जो which is highly resistant to corrosion is aluminum only, because उसको एक oxidized aluminum oxide का एक layer बन गया है उसके ऊपर, which is non penetrable. So उसका इसलिए long life होता है. So that's about aluminum. So now let's see one more effect which is very worst effect of oxidation reduction is known as randicity. So randicity is basically, we often notice that the food containing oil or fat, if it is left over, stale food हो जाता है, वो develops a bad taste and bad smell. ये तो अपने observe किया ही होता. So this is because the oil and fats present in the food get oxidized with the pass of time. So the product compound formed as a result of this oxidation are volatile. So the products formed as a result of this oxide are volatile and have bad smell. For this reason, the taste of food also changes. The oxidation of oil or fats in the food resulting into a bad smell or a bad taste is called randicity. So different methods to prevent it. So the different method used to prevent or slow down rancidity is to slow down the oxidation of oil and fats in the foodstuff. This is generally done by one of the following methods. First is by adding antioxidants, then vacuum packing, then replacing air by nitrogen, then refrigeration of the food. ये चारों method को हम use कर सकते हैं. We can avoid of oxidation reduction of our foodstuffs. First is by adding antioxidants. In the food industry, a number of special type of substances are added before packing, which slows down the process of oxidation. Such substances को antioxidants बोलते हैं. फिर vacuum packing. In number of cases, after packing the food, the container is evacuated before sealing, so the no air oxygen is available to bring about the oxidation of food. Then replacing air by nitrogen. In some foodstuffs, the air present around them is replaced by nitrogen. in the packing containing the foodstuff. Thus, oxidation of the foodstuff is prevented. For example, bag of chips are flushed with nitrogen to prevent them from oxidation. Then refrigeration of foodstuff. This method is very common. घरों में हम ये use करते हैं. We keep the foodstuff in the refrigerator due to the lower temperature. Oxidation is slowed down. So और ऐसा नहीं कि आप फ्रिज में रखेंगे तो उधर ऑक्सीडेशन नहीं होगा. ऑक्सीडेशन स्लोज डाउन. ऑक्सीडेशन में आकर फ्रिज में भी खाना खराब होता है, लेकिन obviously it slows down the process. So basically this is the whole about oxidation of oxidation process and reduction, which is known as redox reaction in terms of loss and gain of electron. So today's code is hashtag Narsimhadev, and the homework is basically make detailed notes of it, how the electron, in terms of oxidation and reduction, in terms of electronic concept, write all notes and all reactions which I have showed you in slides. And then obviously effect of oxidation and reduction in everyday life, write down all these three types of effects, rusting, and I gave you 3 examples of iron, copper and silver. Also write all those reactions with reactions, and then finally methods of preventing rusting and rancidity. So all these things is your homework. Make detailed notes of it, and with this we are completing the second chapter also. So our 50% syllabus is over. So now I am giving you, we'll give some time to complete the exercise, and after that we'll start next chapter. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna.